Hey, what's up, Hannah Nation? I'm back. I don't want to be here right now. Nonetheless, we need to talk about what's happening with Jessie Rutherford and Billie Eilish right now before I get another person in my DMs asking about it. Let's get into this. I made a video a couple months ago. I think it was like a year ago, actually. It's like the best video on my channel, and it is about, you know, Jessie and Devin breaking up. And at the time, I thought they might not have been broken up, but they did. I mean, we know this now, and it's embarrassing that I had hope. For those of you who don't know or maybe didn't see that video, I am like the #1 Jessie Rutherford, Devin Carlson stan. My freshman year, like, dorm room had photos of them. I own like 15 wildflower cases. I've always been a really big fan of Devin, and I love the neighborhood. So this hits so close to home to me, and I actually, the way that this is like so ingrained into my life is so funny, because I was looking at my Playlist Live 2015 photos because I was like, wait a goddamn minute. I met Claudia Swirsky, who is Billie Eilish's brother's girlfriend, and in the back of that photo is Devin Carlson's sister, Sydney Carlson. What are the odds? And then it gets worse. It gets worse, guys. This is so embarrassing. I bought a shirt off of Devin's Depop years ago. That was Jessie's, and I raced to get this, and I got it for like $30. And when the story leaks that Jessie Rutherford and Billie Eilish are together, the photo everybody used was of Jessie Rutherford wearing the t-shirt that I bought from his ex-girlfriend Devin. It's on my wall. What are the odds? What are the odds? So we need to talk about this. I am a mess. I'm a wreck. I have never been a huge Billie Eilish stan. I used to stan her when she had like one song out, and then she became cool, and I was like, nah, because I'm like, I don't like to ride trends. You know, I've never been like that. Never liked that. So I think she's cool and all. Like, nothing, like, peace and love to her. I think she's great. I have friends who are like huge fans of Billie Eilish. So the issue here is like Jessie Rutherford is, he's an older gentleman, you know what I mean? I believe he's 31 years old, but let me fact check myself. Yeah, Jessie Rutherford is 31 years old. Billie Eilish is, I believe, 20 years old. Yep, Billie Eilish is 20 years old. She's almost 21. Does it really help at this point? It's really embarrassing, Jessie. Really embarrassing. So the controversy here is, you know, that's an 11-year age gap. That's a little problematic. And Jessie and Billie met in that photo that I was talking about when she was like 15 years old. So the internet's going crazy. I fully understand why the internet would go crazy over this. That is just kind of gross and weird. Luckily, I really did some deep dives into this before I filmed this video, and I had my suspicion that nothing fishy ever really happened when she was younger, and that this is just like a brand new thing. So, as I told you before, Billie and Jessie have always been in the same social circle. If the fact that I have a photo with Claudia Swirsky and Sydney Carlson is in the back in 2015, like, that was 2 years before they had met. So they were already in the same social circle, that whole LA circle. They all know each other. So I don't think it's weird that he met her when she was 15, considering like all these people were already, they all knew about each other. And luckily, I watched the Call Her Daddy podcast with Sydney Carlson and Devin Carlson. Devin stated that their breakup was not messy and it was mutual. And I feel like if Jessie had been talking to Billie Eilish like while they were dating or anything like that, it would have been a messy breakup. And Devin Carlson is one of those people who will leave it all on the table. And Sydney definitely did in that interview talking about Black Bear, allegedly. I think that there was no fishy business that happened. He just happened to meet her when she was 15, and they were both artists, so they got a photo together. I think that is where it lies, and I know people are going to disagree with me, but from the evidence that I have, because I've been a fan for so long, and I've literally, Devin talked about in that interview how she used to go through, like Jessie would perform at a venue, and Devin would go through every single girl's Instagram stories at that venue. Devin was making sure nothing was happening. If we can't trust Jessie in this situation, we can at least trust Devin. And Devin and Jessie were in like the most loving relationship ever, and nothing would ever happen, and Devin wouldn't have let it. So that makes me feel so much better about the situation, because like the earliest that they could have started to talk, Billie was at least like 19 years old. So she was an adult. That makes me feel better. Is this still gross? Yes. I don't want anybody to think I'm making it seem like it's any better. I'm just gonna put some peace and love out here and just make sure everybody knows that at least it wasn't horrible. I mean, this is still gross. Also, people think that Billie Eilish wrote the song NDA about Jesse Rutherford, but she literally said who the song was about, and it's not him. Or she didn't say it, but they like figured it out. Like, that whole rumor is just false. Like, I looked into it and it wasn't even worth my time. I don't know why people say stuff like that. So that's good. Yeah, also that stunt that Billie and Jesse pulled by showing up to that Halloween party dressed as an old man and a baby was so gross. If Jesse knows anything, he knows that his iconic Halloween costumes for Devin did so well. Dress as something iconic. Like, show up. Like, make a stunt. Make everybody fall in love with you two as a couple. Why would you show up dressed up as a baby and a grandpa? Why would you do that? You have every option to be iconic, yet you choose to just be problematic. And I get that we're trying to like make a point, you know what I mean? We're not actually this far of an age gap, but it's just gross. Obviously too, Billie did on multiple occasions talk about her influences from the Neighborhood's music, which is kind of gross because it's like, wow, Billie really looked up to this man and now they're dating and he's a rock star. This whole thing has honestly made me a bit of an emotional wreck and I don't like it at all and I want it to go away. I'm gonna be honest, I just want it to go away. I don't want them to be together. I hate when people are like, put that collab, but the music they're gonna make. No, the Neighborhood's on hiatus. Jesse's probably gonna go solo. I don't know if you heard Jesse's solo music, like it's good, but like come on. We don't have any hopes at another good Neighborhood album. It's over, girls. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It peaked after Hard to Imagine the Neighborhood Ever Changing. We were done. It was over. We have to grow up. You might get a fire Billie album. I think you actually will. Like if you're a Billie fan right now, peace and love to you. Like this is like best case scenario music wise, but like us Neighborhood fans now have to live with the embarrassment of Jesse Rutherford. Can we separate the art from the artist? Is this possible? Can I do this? Because that poster on my wall is looking real ugly right now. As fans, how are we supposed to react to this? Because it's so bordering the lines of like, is this problematic enough? Maybe, depends on who you are. I have a Neighborhood set list. I have Jesse Rutherford's shirt on my wall. That's embarrassing. Jesse, why would you do this to me? I don't think I have much more to say. I hope I didn't leave anything out. I just needed to make this video. I needed to talk about it. Tour vlogs, music festival vlogs coming soon. I have like literally 4 filmed that I haven't posted because they just take literally 30 hours to edit and they are a pain in the butt, but they will be posted, I promise. I won't let you guys down, Hannah Nation. That's it for today's video. Leave your entire opinion on this in the comments. I am open to any opinions on this. Let's talk about it in the comments down below. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Why did I become British? Follow me on Instagram. See you next time.